welcome back to Bangerz and Mash, perfectly pixelated podcast. Alright, I guess, I don't even know which one this is, number 6?
7, I think. This is number 7.
Podcast 7?
Well, whatever, it's September 7th.
September 7th, is it?
Yeah, it's September 7th.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Okay, well, EA responds to the worst company in America controversy. I guess there's controversy behind EA. Everyone knows it. Everyone sits there and takes jabs at EA. I guess, they're now trying to improve its standing with the public. Yeah, so they're doing things well, at first they admitted they were guilty to stuff they're accused of. So I mean that's always a good start. At least they're admitting it. They're now trying to be player first company.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
it's these big companies that just have ruined gaming.
Yeah, so what they want to do is they're saying they're gonna show games off a lot earlier, more often, like more betas and shit. So
it's not even that.
So they can get feedback on whether their game's shit or not. That's not a bad idea.
It's not even the feedback. It's when they take a game and then they break like they break a whole bunch of it into pieces, and then they're like, okay, well you have to pay for this.
Yeah.
Here's the base game, and then you pay for the rest.
Here's the rest of the content. Yeah. Basically they're saying they're going to add delays if needed, not just because the game should be out. If the game needs to be delayed, they're going to delay them, and they will.
For bugs
You know, that's actually, to ensure quality. That's what I had written right after that. Yeah, so.
You know what, like, that's not a bad idea, because lots of games come out and they're broken, or there's day one patches.
Yeah, all that really being said, though, with Battlefield 1 around the corner, can we really trust EA? Like, is this going to be one to forgive them?
Do you want to talk about Battlefield 1 now? Because
we got it coming down later, so we'll get more into Battlefield. But I'm just saying right now, if it does good, is that really enough to forgive them? Like, are we that mad? I don't think I'm personally that mad.
I'm not mad at EA.
They broke Dead Space 3 in my opinion. Like, they changed that one too much.
Like, there's always games that they change, or games that they'll like make differently. It's the company themselves. Yeah. It's the company itself. It's not the games.
Yeah, I can't honestly say I know what goes beyond.
I don't love the company because they're just like a lot of like DLC based. It's it's a lot of money grab.
I find DICE is like EA DICE.
It's
like they do the same. They are usually working together and they do the same thing. They just gouge. So yeah, No Man's Sky controversy. Basically, we want to defend it because I mean. I platinum No Man's Sky, he played it. It wasn't a bad game. Was it all like they said it was? Maybe not. Some would argue. We're not going to really get into that too much, I don't think. Like,
they should have paid for a PR person. It shouldn't have been him.
The director talking.
It should have been the director talking. This is what we're going to do, and this is what you're going to see. They should have paid someone to say exactly what.
Murray, keep your fucking mouth shut. We're doing all the advertisement. We're going to show all the footage.
Yeah, for real. Like, if he didn't say, well, you're not going to run into people and blah, blah, blah.
All this other stuff,
and all these things from day one, would people be pissed off? No.
Yeah, another thing was probably the price point was too high. Like, I guess if it's that glitchy, that buggy, blah, 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 like, it wasn't really worth, like, a full-price game. Even coming from someone that bought it, like, pre-order, I think it was a little overpriced for what you get.
I would rather give full price to an indie company than giving full price to, say, like a
EA. Making Battlefield 1 and having it be in a Steam and turd. Not saying Battlefield will be, but...
It wasn't a big company that put out No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It's a small company. Like, the other things were like Joe Danger and like little games.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, and now we're going to make No Man's Sky, and it, like... A big company didn't pick it up. It wasn't a big company that made crazy...
I forgive them on a lot of the things. Like, okay, like, they're going to be adding a lot of content to the game, too.
Hopefully free. They're saying they might have to charge.
Depending on how big it is, man.
I think they would have gave it for free if people didn't start expecting their money back.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. Everyone's just instantly, like... People will platinum the game and they want their fucking money back. Like...
You platinumed it. You weren't happy with the quality, but you accepted.
I accepted it.
This is what the game is,
and I see it for what it is. Like, that game has a lot of potential. It has a lot of potential. The add-ons, like, if they just add on some of that stuff that we want, that will make this a fucking great game. I don't think it's a write-off.
You could put in 10 minutes. You could put in 10 hours, and depending on how you played or like how you felt about it.
How you feel, like, it's what you put into it. If you put nothing into it, you need to have your hand held the whole time. It's it's obviously not going to be your game. You should have done research. If you wanted just a trippy little, like, space travel game, exploring, like, that is exactly what I got. Do I wish there was more content?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, man. Like, I could say that about damn near every game I play nowadays, though. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You could have more content, and it wouldn't hurt your game. But
next time I play a shitty title from a big company, I'm going to be like, I want my money back.
yeah.
You know, like
I've been
this game sucks. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry, one that jumps to mind was Uncharted 4, man. Everyone seems to love it, but that game was long-winded and boring, man. We did not enjoy it.
When was Titanfall? The first
Titanfall, yeah.
I would have liked to get my money back on that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not one to say. I think it was
I'm
the
not
PC
cheap
players.
Like that, yeah.
I gotta say, I think it was the PC players because I didn't hear that many console players getting their money back.
I've heard console players.
You heard?
getting
Okay,
refunds,
I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't hear that many.
Yeah.
It was mostly Steam.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we defend No Man's Sky.
Yeah, don't bankrupt a company just because they made a bad game.
Yeah.
Or it didn't.
Not even a bad game.
Or it didn't live up to your expectations.
Yeah, that's it. It didn't live up to people's expectations. They overhyped it. I get Murray kind of fucking.
It just comes down to what he should and shouldn't have said.
Yeah, really, like you said, better PR.
Yeah, if they would have paid someone to do it, actually.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better. So there's big 3DS announcements.
Lots of new games coming.
Pikmin. I know you like Pikmin.
I like Pikmin.
Yeah, Pikmin's coming 3DS. Mario Sports Superstars. This one kind of was weird to me. It was like meh. It's soccer, not so much. Baseball. But then they added the tennis and golf.
So there you go.
So
right?
you're getting Mario Tennis and Mario Golf in one.
You're getting like 4 games in one.
And then and horse racing. I don't think anyone really gives a shit about the horse racing side of it.
If it plays like Mario Golf and it plays like Mario Tennis.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not a watered down
Yeah.
version of both. Like,
if it's just like a few courses, if it's just a few whatevers.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, Mario Sports Superstars, that might be one to look out for. Or might just be absolutely abysmal, like the Sonic Olympics thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that one goes. We'll keep we'll keep up to date with that one because that one I'm interested in. Super Mario Maker for 3DS. A lot of people are excited about that.
They're saying it's going to be a watered down version.
Is it going to be a watered down version? I didn't look that far into it. I'm sure it probably.
It's not going to have all the features of the console version.
Yeah, but I mean, for on the fly.
Exactly.
It's probably still a good thing.
Same thing with the Mario.
They got the Yoshi's Woolly World coming.
I haven't played it. I really would.
I think it's supposed to be the full game, like how they did the Donkey Kong, like it was the full game.
That'd be sweet.
As far as I know, it is. Side little note on, I mean, this isn't the 3DS, but the Wii U. Yeah, they're getting Skyward Sword, or they already got it, I guess. Skyward Sword, Zelda. Fucking always awesome. Moving on from Nintendo, I guess. PlayStation Network, free games. Badland, I don't know, it's kind of Limbo looking ripoff. I don't know if you remember Limbo.
Yeah.
Kind of black and white little.
I was just playing it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and your head gets all cut off and rolls away and stuff. I don't know, it kind of just looks like a ripoff of that, so it's not really interesting me. Journey, I've already beaten it. That's like the thing with the scarf that, like, I don't know, you can jump and
I never played that much
communicate.
of it.
Yeah, I beat it, but like I don't know. There's not really much to say about it. I was kind of just doing puzzles, jumping around, collecting like the little scarf thing for more power up or whatever for like your jump or some crap. I don't know. I could be a little wrong on it. It's been a while. Lords of the Fallen.
Which we were just talking about.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about that beforehand. It's kind of a Dark Souls ripoff. It didn't really capture Dark Souls like good.
I want to play it just to see what it's like. It's free.
Yeah. It's not bad, but it's not good. Like, it's...
Is it a good game if you don't have to pay for it?
No, yeah, exactly. Like, it's kind of in between Dark Souls and not being Dark Souls. It's kind of... It makes you want to play Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I played it when I was at that wait between Dark Souls 3, and it kind of just made me want Dark Souls 3 to come out, so...
And then Dark Souls 3 came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That one wasn't as good as Dark Souls 2, but that's a different day, different topic. I don't know. People would argue. Felt more like Bloodborne, if anything. So Xbox free games for September. Earthlock. Some Earthlock Festival of Magic. Never even heard of it. I don't know if you have.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, so it's an RPG adventure. I don't know. It looked like kind of decent, but like I saw some pictures.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
looked kind of decent.
I think
I don't know.
I put it in my queue, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I don't think it would be anything I'd jump out and do. I mean, I'm not gonna jump out and say it looks like crap though. Like the pictures looked okay. It seems like if you want an RPG, there you go, free RPG. Assassin's Creed Chronicles China.
Comes out in at the halfway point.
Yeah, I don't even know. No,
No.
just no.
There was 3 of them. There was China, Russia, and something else. I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's one of them.
Yeah, no. So yeah, the 360's getting Forza Horizon.
Which I've been playing.
That's the one you've been playing.
I've been
you
playing
seem to be loving it, like crazy old cars and
I
shit.
like racing games. I really do.
Yeah, well, you were saying there was some cars you found like Bugatti and shit.
Yeah, man. Like it's
There
not
you
as
go.
good as the second one. It's for 360. It's backwards compatible.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Oh, and the Mirror's Edge. We were playing Mirror's Edge 2 the other day, so
Yeah. So when
that's
I have
kind
it,
of coincidence.
when I have it, we'll play through the first one again.
Yeah, we'll see what that one's
Well, I
like.
do have
I
the-
never did play that one. Like I played I think the demo way back in the day.
I have a physical copy. We could start it tomorrow if we really wanted
Yeah, I
to.
guess that's no biggie for you then. That's one you already own. Oh, there's the free games for September.
Oh, you didn't touch PS3.
Oh, yeah. Journey. I don't even know what the other one is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't even know. Badlands or something. I don't even know.
Oh, I thought that was for PS. Okay. Okay.
Oh
okay.
no, maybe I think it might have actually been Call of Juarez or something.
Right. Okay, moving on.
Maybe, yeah, I don't even know, man. Who plays PS3 anymore? Alright, sorry. PS3 still awesome. So yeah, Sony's showcasing Horizon Zero Dawn, Gran Turismo at that Tokyo Game Show in Japan.
That's cool.
They're gonna also showcase more of their VR stuff, so we'll get a look at more of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that myself.
I don't even know where that VR stuff's gonna take
End up,
us.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Horror games seem like they have good potential with it.
yeah.
Or porn. VR porn.
No, Sony. It's Sony.
It's Sony, like, I don't even know. Probably gonna be just mainly anime-based things or something. There's that one we saw, it was like an eagle, Batman VR, Resident Evil, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see more of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, that Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah, that's my next little point. I made sure I made a little bold point on that. That game looks pretty badass from what I've seen so far. I've gathered you're like a hunter-archer, whatever you want to call it. I would say a hunter more than anything. You live on a world that's like overrun by like these robots. It's open world.
I like dinosaur robot.
Dinosaur robot thing.
Dinosaur
You
robots,
can't go
yeah.
wrong, yeah. Turok, man.
Turok,
Takes
yeah.
you back to Turok. Like, everyone's like, oh, we need new Turok. There you go, man. Turok.
If they did it right.
If they do it right, yeah. It looks pretty badass so far. I think it'll be great.
Yeah, you gotta like collect items. You gotta craft. You gotta.
Yeah, it's an open world game too, so it's not just some linear
It's gonna be worth.
one and done. It seems like
It's gonna be worth like the 20-30 hours.
Oh, I don't know, probably more.
Hopefully
I think
more.
they're gonna make it really big. Like, I don't think Skyrim big or anything like that, but
I think I was looking at it, and you
it'll
can
be
like
big.
instead of having to go craft stuff, you can buy things. So at least it like speeds up
the grind.
the grind. Yeah.
Yeah, the grindy stuff gets a little annoying in those games. I think New Vegas captured that really well. The early Fallout. I think it was New Vegas specifically. It had the best like upgrade system and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like find a bunch of shotguns, put them together. And then like, oh, you found these items. Okay, now you got this weird like fucking item. I'm trying to think of some
being able to like
the
make,
garbage gun and stuff.
being able to make your own ammo in that game.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah, man. New Vegas, man. Go back and play that.
Yeah, it's been a little while for me.
Yeah, it was glitchy as shit, but it's still my favorite Fallout. I don't care what anyone says. So Valve's being sued by British Telecom. It's a telecommunications company in the UK.
Yeah, I was reading this article.
Yeah, they claim Valve stole their technology, such as their Steam library, Steam chat, Steam messaging, and Steam broadcasting. So the real problem is though, like they're claiming ownership of technology that shit like YouTube uses, Twitch, Battle.net, like many more use this shit. So I mean,
I don't know why they're suing them like
why specifically
10 years later.
Yeah, why specifically target Valve out of everything?
Unless they looked at the source code and it was the same. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I guess it could be like the
It's like
exact same source
it's
code.
intellectual property, and it just it gets really it gets
Yeah.
really gritty from there.
Yeah, I guess Gray Zone or some shit. I don't even know, man.
Yeah, it's...
It seems kind of cheap, like you said, 10 years later to finally start hitting them with
Well,
this
yeah,
stuff.
right? Like, the Valve whatever store has
I
been
think they're
around
just
for a
trying
long
to cash
time.
in on it.
Steam's been around for a while.
Yeah, I'm not going to badmouth them, like British Telecommunications. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't know
strange-
what
yeah.
their side is of it, but it just seems like a strange lawsuit that's kind of, I don't know.
More strange lawsuits in the video game world.
It could probably be solved without lawyers being there, but for some reason now lawyers are involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Hitman, the first season comes in January. The actual like physical release.
I haven't played it.
I didn't play it because I didn't like the fact that they broke it up.
Episodic.
And now that it's not like you can get a physical copy full game.
So you
Now I'm actually
feel that you would pay for the
full game, not like
not broken
one.
up
I don't even
pieces.
know how many parts it was, but I'm gonna guess 5 parts. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm gonna guess 5 parts because that's how those things usually are.
Yeah.
So like, really like 1/5 of a game you buy, and then in like 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, whatever, you get like your next part. Are you even gonna remember what you did in the first part? Like I move on from games pretty fast.
We've
man.
said that from the beginning, like the Michonne for The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
You waited until it
I
was
waited
done.
till the end. Yeah.
There's-
See, I'm doing it with the Batman one too.
There's people that want it piece by piece because they want to play it right now.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You know,
I understand.
for the most
I
part, if
guess.
you can wait it out for the full game.
Yeah, wait it out. If you were waiting it out, here it is now. If you're someone like me, like now it's worth getting. Well, I think now. When is it? Oh, in January. Sorry, in January.
Ooh, that's still like 4
yeah,
months.
still. That's kind of what I'm
It's
saying.
a long time.
Like, it's been a long time. So, in 4 months though, I'm gonna be enjoying Hitman. I guarantee you. 4 months. Check out our streams. Bangerz and Mash Live. You know for sure we'll be doing that. Well, I guess fucking No Man's Sky fan-made Mario. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
It's like No Man's Mario or something. You explore Mario-esque looking planets as Mario, obviously. Then you get into like a ship, fly around and do all that shit, No Man's Sky style.
That's weird.
Land on another planet and it looks all Mario-esque. It got shut down, but apparently, I don't know, people are saying it still lives on, like...
Yeah, you can probably torrent it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure somewhere out there you can find it. We mentioned that other one, that Pokemon Uranium.
Probably still be able to torrent
I'm
it.
sure somewhere out there, if someone knows someone who has a copy or something, I'm sure you'll still be able to find it.
Not that we support pirating.
I don't support pirating.
But
Yeah. I guess if you really feel like playing these after they've been pulled. You know what, though? At this point,
it's someone's hard work.
it's someone's hard work, and I don't think they're doing it maliciously. Like, they're not making No Mario Sky maliciously. They're doing it because it's a fun little thing they want to do. They believe other people would
Unless it
enjoy
comes with a price tag.
Yeah, I guess that would be like the only complaint if you're making money off it. But if it's someone legit doing it, I don't see why they're pulling them down. Like,
No.
if anything, you should be like, hey man, you made a new creative idea. Like, how about we give you a fucking job at Nintendo and, you know, maybe make something new. Like,
Okay, well, speaking of, I know it's not on there, but Dolphin, the GameCube emulator, can finally
yeah.
emulate every game in the Nintendo library, or every
Nice.
GameCube game in the Nintendo library. And I was reading people, and they're like, well, why don't they shut down emulators? You know?
Yeah.
And then it came down to they don't use any of their intellectual whatever. Like,
But they use their iOS
it's none of the code.
and stuff, don't they? I don't even
guess.
know. Yeah, so I guess Gray Zone once again.
Emulators are gray zones.
Okay, so is it... I don't even know if it's still, like, reputable to be like, hey, I've used an emulator or not. Like,
I don't know.
I think we've all used an emulator at one point. Like,
At some point, you want to like sit down and play something.
some game you're never gonna ever be able to, like, afford or get in your collection.
All
or,
that too.
You know,
If you want to pay, if you want to play like a $3,000 game,
yeah.
what other choice do you have?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I get it's still kind of that gray zone, though.
Well, yeah. Okay, moving on.
It's something I wouldn't flaunt, I guess.
No.
But I wouldn't be ashamed of it either, I guess. Forza Horizon 3, they apparently have a Halo Warthog as a vehicle. This is new to me. I don't know if this is new news, but that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's the new one, right? That's not the one you got for free.
No,
Okay,
the third one.
So yeah, that's the new one. I guess you can play as a warthog, or like the warthog from Halo. That's pretty badass.
That was pretty cool.
Nice little Easter egg or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what that would be. Would that be an Easter egg at that point?
Kind of. I guess it would be
I
like...
don't even know what you call it. Like a nice little surprise, I guess.
Well, Forza is a Microsoft-only game, and so is Halo.
Yeah.
So
Easter egg, we'll call it, I guess. If you haven't heard, PlayStation Now is available on PC. So basically a wireless controller is adapting.
There's a dongle.
Yeah, it's like a little adapter thing. So you can play your PS4 controller on it. So you basically got PS4 on PC.
And you know what? Xbox is trying to do the same thing.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's really blurring the lines between console
and
PC.
Computer, yeah. But, I don't know. Technology evolves. Fuck it. It's pretty cool to hear about. I don't mind. As long as it doesn't do like mouse and keyboard in like your video games, because that's where I could see like would it still be on the same servers? I don't even know. Probably not, I'm guessing.
It's just a form of streaming, isn't it?
Is
it's
it?
a form of streaming?
Well, cause then if you have a mouse and keyboard in like, I don't know, like Overwatch. then it kind of takes the balancing out of it.
You know what? Like if
Unless it's like an optional thing that they can choose for the games to do. I guess, yeah, it is, because it's PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I'd have to look into it more.
Yeah, I'd have to look into it more. I don't know. The mouse and keyboard thing could be a potential
All I saw
problem.
was the peripheral. And
yeah,
the dongle.
I saw the adapter, and that was kind of cool. Like, for emulators, I guess, like, it'd be cool to be able to use your PS4 controller, the controller you're the best with at the time, or whatever.
We'll finally be able to put some use to the touchpad.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully.
Do something with it. Fucking thing's useless. There's a new game I actually just saw. It's called Frostpunk.
You gotta tell me about it.
Icy frozen world. Everything's basically all powered by Steam and shit.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what keeps you alive, is like Steam. It's one of those games where every action has its consequences, and, you know, it tests your morality. It kind of looks cool. That's really pretty much all they've said about it. There's not really a whole hell of a lot on it yet.
It's just been a whole bunch of like
yeah, kind of pictures and like talking about what it's gonna be about and blah blah. And it's like seems to basically be post-apocalyptic, really
cool.
Icy, kind of like Snowpiercer, I guess.
That's cool.
But like,
when I think of like
steam powered.
When I think of Icy and steam powered, I think of Lost World. Or no, sorry, Lost Planet.
I guess, yeah. I only played the third one, and I didn't like the third, so...
Oh, no, the first...
I heard the first one was, like, the best, though, and it was, like, super fucking hard, and, like, I don't know, shit.
I'll bring it.
Yeah,
we'll play it.
We ought to play the first one. I didn't know you had that. Yeah, we already mentioned No Man's Sky refunds, so we're gonna skip past that. Oh, yeah, I guess, because it led into this. So, yeah, people have been refunding No Man's Sky. These refunds caused Steam to put up a new notice on its page. It now says, there are no special exemptions available. Click here for more details on the Steam refund
This
policy.
is people thinking that they can play like 30 hours and get a refund.
Yeah. Well, because people were or some shit like that. Yeah, so now they specifically have a thing up there that says to click here and read, like, the fucking policy or whatever.
You know, when I heard about it and it was like 2 hours.
It's all in the policy, yeah.
Even when I hear 2 hours, I think that's too much.
2 hours seems like, yeah, because some games are only like 2 hours.
I'd say like if it was 2 hours and you couldn't get it to work on your system and you want a refund because unfortunately...
Well, no, say like a little like tiny game like, I don't know, Peggle or something like that.
You play 2 hours of it and...
You play 2 hours of it, you pretty much...
That's pretty much the whole game.
Played it, yeah. Like, you could be like an hour and a half of it and be like, oh, okay, that was fun, refund. Go find your next little
Yeah,
one.
it's not fair.
Yeah, especially to like those little games, like the little...
That's what it comes down to, small companies.
Poker or something, like a poker game or something like that was to keep you from playing it for 2 hours and refunding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I kind of think it's smart that they finally decided to say, hey, look at our refund policy, fuck off.
Well, so many people...
They're jumping on the bandwagon with it, though, which is that's what bugs me. That's why we're defending.
I think Steam finally just had to say, like, slow down, like...
Yeah.
Not everyone's gonna get a refund.
Yeah, basically. Like, especially how do you justify it once you've beaten the game?
Yeah.
Like, there is no justifying it. You played it, you just didn't like it. Like, fuck off. Do more research on your game before you buy it. So yeah, Ubisoft, they're shutting down servers to Ghost Recon Phantoms for PC
We're like, what game is
on
that?
December 1st. Yeah, I never even heard of it, but I guess it didn't do so good, they're claiming. It didn't reach a wide enough audience, sorry. That was their line. It came out in 2012. I didn't even know about that.
Oh,
Yeah, it had a 3-year
it's
run.
not that old.
It had like a 3 or 4-year run or some shit. Side note though, Michael Bay is actually apparently signed on to make a Ghost Recon movie.
Oh yeah, we were talking
Or
about
it's
that.
a movie based off Ghost Recon. I don't know the full details on it. I just kind of saw it and was like, what, Michael Bay Ghost Recon
I think
movie?
like any Tom, you could do a lot with Tom Clancy.
Pretty much anything Tom Clancy
Yeah.
could. But Michael Bay is where it's like,
I've never had that many issues with
I
him.
don't know.
I guess the Transformers.
Transformers, yeah. Didn't he also do that Pearl Harbor movie?
That's old now. That's really
Yeah,
old
but that
now.
was really shit. That's what I mean. I can bring up like an older movie of his and it still
I
sucks.
think that was like 15 years ago now.
I don't know.
Or 10.
I'm sure if I looked in his list, I'd find like at least 2 or 3 I like though. You know.
Oh yeah.
The
It's
guy's
like
done a lot of
It's-
movies.
It's like
yeah.
that with every
Yeah.
whatever director.
So Demolition Destruction Derby style game coming to PS4 and Xbox One. It's called Wreckfest. Seriously, look into this game. It looks badass. It's just basically Destruction Derby, smashing cars like old school style, like we used to do, like N64. I don't know if you remember that game.
Probably still gonna be better than what the
What was the?
what was
what
that
was
the
that?
apocalypse one?
Oh, Carmageddon.
Carmageddon.
Karma fucking Geddon.
It's probably still gonna be better than
That
that.
murdered my fucking like fun for like the week. That was just a crap
Like,
fucking
it's a
game.
bad
That game
game.
sucked. Yeah, so Wreckfest. Look for it. I still don't know when it comes out. I guess there's early access on Steam. There will eventually be a PC version, obviously. But it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One, so I'm excited about that. Demolition Derby style shit would be really fun.
Not for an hour. I don't know how
Oh,
long.
come on.
I
Well,
don't
if
know
it's
how
like
long
a
it's gonna be.
$20 little game,
Well, if it's 20
you and your
bucks.
friends get to just fucking smash
Yeah.
each other up. I get to pick like a big truck. You get to pick like a bus or something. Like,
That's
you know,
true.
you can have some pretty good times with that.
You see people doing that in like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, like there you go, right? Like, I don't know. I've always liked the Demolition Derby stuff. There hasn't been enough Demolition Derby games.
No.
There's moments where you have Demolition Derby-esque moments, but
Yeah, but like
Destruction Derby did it too. Like, they
It's
added time limits and kind of like
Yeah.
a race aspect to it. And it's like, that's not really what I wanted. I always wanted to just go like fuck shit up as a car and just
well, it's kind of like how long of a game can you make on just that premise?
yeah, I guess yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, you could argue like even like not Metal Gear Solid. Why do I always say that? Fucking Sweet Tooth. Why can't I think?
Oh shit!
Why
Now you got me
why
going.
can't I not think right now? Sweet Tooth. Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Metal Gear Solid. Twisted Metal. Like, really, the premise of that is just cars smashing into each other, shooting each other.
I used to play Vigilante 8 a lot.
Yeah, and those games were dope. So who's to say that just because you're smashing into cars is going to be a bad game? Like,
Yeah.
those games, like, fuck, man. I played those games for, like, not even hours. Like,
That's
days.
true.
Like, days,
Oh,
months.
you got me there because I used to put a lot of
Simple
time.
concept can sometimes go super far. So if they do it right, they execute it right, I have a feeling this will be a great game. Will Battlefield 1, I guess that's the next one, will Battlefield 1 have the same long-term playability as Battlefield 4 has? This one was
This is
one
what I've
you
been
wanted
wondering
to,
this
yeah.
whole time. Because Battlefield 4 has been, or Battlefield 4 has been around for a long
A
time.
while now, like a long while. They even like made it onto PS4.
PS3
yeah.
to PS4, there's all the DLCs. You know what though? I don't mind those DLCs
Yeah,
because it's off the same base game,
yeah,
right? And there's been like 6 Call of Duties,
yeah.
you know, that want DLCs, and then there's been one Battlefield with all these.
All the DLCs, yeah. So, and I think you can get a definitive edition
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that,
Yeah,
can't you?
there's like a premium platinum,
whatever the
whatever.
fuck you want to call it, platinum, premium, definitive,
I don't even
director's
know.
cut. I don't care.
And I've just been wondering since looking at all these Battlefield 1, I'm like, is it going to be a filler game?
Yeah, is it just kind of a placeholder till Battlefield 5 comes? Because it is also a little niche too. Like, it is World War One.
It is niche.
It's not just the like World War II thing, or not even. It's a modern, I guess, right now, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 is like
Yeah.
so many weapons.
I'm thinking like 5 should definitely go World War II. but I don't know.
I've actually put a lot of time into Battlefield 4. More time than
you care
Call
to
of
admit.
Duty. No, more time than Call of Duty lately, and I've enjoyed Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I'm still in the Overwatch binge.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't really comment on that, but I agree with where you're coming from.
Is it going to be a placeholder till 5 comes out? I think yeah.
Yeah, and then basically that's all it is. It's just that title in between 4 and 5.
It's like, oh, this is great, but is it going to be
like essentially like Far Cry 4, and then there's Far Cry Primal, and then like
it's just a placeholder.
it's kind of okay, yeah, that one in between when I'm assuming they're making a Far Cry 5. I don't get why they wouldn't.
I assume there is.
I assume. So yeah, Destiny.
You haven't played any Destiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you touch on that one because that's all you're.
I've played Destiny and I put my time into the base game, and then it took me a while to get around to the DLCs.
Yeah.
And when I bought the Taken King, I thought that was kind of going to be the last DLC.
That was like the definitive edition, I guess.
It was going to be around for a while.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now there's the, I don't even know, I don't know what the next one's called.
The Spirit of the Buffalo.
The Spirit of the Buffalo.
The Great White Buffalo. I don't even know.
Well, no, the point is now there's going to be Destiny the Collection.
Yeah.
And it's going to have all the DLCs up till now.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not happy with it. It's a fun game.
It's just too much DLC. Well, and then like you said, didn't you say you would like get to a certain point, like legit grind, and then you get the DLC, and then all of a sudden
if you didn't have the DLC.
Oh, is it okay? Yeah.
If you didn't have the DLC, there was only so much you could do.
Yeah.
Right?
So then they kind of forced you to get it.
Bungie keeps forcing people to buy the next.
Yeah.
And now Destiny.
Instead of just making Destiny 2.
Well, Destiny was supposed to be 10 years long. It was supposed to be the long-term game.
Is it? Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that. I don't.
Yeah. So then it turned into, well, now there's going to be a Destiny 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Because it just won't last. 10 years is too much. Too much of a lifespan for a game like that.
It was supposed
to be. It's not
to
Counter-Strike.
It was supposed to be like a long-term, almost MMO style.
Yeah.
And it only lasted 3 years.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. You knew about that. I don't really play.
I've played it.
Yeah, BioShock Collection. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. Instead of like just releasing them as backwards compatible, they actually, I think they went in and touched them up.
Yeah, I think they did do, like, not redo them, but yeah,
No.
they
went and touched them up.
Yeah.
But I think you get all 3. Just like Dead Rising.
Yeah, the Dead Rising one's coming out. I'm excited about that. I'm getting the physical copies. I'm so excited.
There's a lot of backward or older games that they're re-releasing that are.
I'm actually kind of excited to be replaying them with like. Some of them are just
on the modern console.
Some of them are clearly cash grabs, and it's too soon to remaster.
It is.
Something like Dead Rising, it's like, yeah, it has been enough time that it's like, yeah, it's a breath of fresh air to see something like that back out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or even the BioShock ones. I liked BioShock 1 more than the other ones, to be honest.
I liked 1 and 3.
I did not like 2 at all.
Yeah.
I did not like 2
I didn't put enough
all.
time into 2.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess that's pretty much our perfectly pixelated podcast. I guess probably waiting for the game of the week. I was going to say Resident Evil 0 because I was just playing it, but I think
switching.
I think we're going to switch now because we just talked about Fallout New Vegas in this.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I feel like Game of the Week this week should be Fallout New Vegas.
And really, you can play it on PC, PS3, Xbox 360, so...
There you go, right?
It's a wide variety.
Wide variety. Yeah, definitely go back, play it. I had a fucking blast doing it, Caesar and all that shit.
That is one to get the ultimate, or everything.
Yeah, oh yeah. Fucking...
Game of the Year, that's what
Game
it is.
of the Year edition, or
Get the Game of the Year, that's the best bang for your buck.
Yeah, I didn't really like the dead aim too much on that for the DLC, but other than that,
No.
yeah, it was good. I loved the story in it, everything about it. Go play Fallout New Vegas. Check out our Bangers and Mash channel. You're probably watching this on Bangers and Mash Live, I guess, so check out Bangers and Mash. That's our review channel, or I guess you're listening on iPod, or iTunes, or SoundCloud. So, either way, we're pushing all the advertisements. Facebook or Twitter, drop us a line, let us know what's up, you know.
Yeah.
If you want to see us review something. We have a new one where we're trying, like, random, like, weird foreign foods and stuff. We did pickled sausages, shit like that. Check out those. All kinds of weird videos coming up all the time. I guess until next time, this is Bangers and Mash signing out. Fuck off.